horror fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G, and once again I'm going to do another tag video. This is a kind of different tag. This is called the So Bad But Good tag. Yes! Now, this tag was created by my good friend Ivan, the movie boy. Yes, I'll leave a link in the description to a channel below. He decided to come up with this tag because there's something about these types of movies. The acting is bad, the CGI is bad, but for some reason we find them entertaining. We just crack up at some of these movies. So he decided to create this tag, and I was tagged by him. I was also tagged by my good friend Lisa Davey from Lisa Love, so it's probably tagged by some other people, but here is my So Bad It's Good video tag. Ha ha ha. Now, this is a very short tag because there are only 5 questions, but there could be a lot of answers. And we're going to start with question number 1, which is, what's so great about It's Bad But It's Good movies? Well, let's give a brief explanation of about what they are. You can tell when a movie is bad because it's filmed terrible. You know that they didn't shoot the scenes at a certain place. You get stock footage from places that you can get online. You can see stock footage here of certain cities that they're supposed to be in. The dialogue is terrible. The CGI is stiff. The acting is horrible. The fight scenes look real bad and unstaged, and everything about the whole movie and production value is terrible. But there's something redeeming about it that it's entertaining, and you like it, and you laugh at it, you start cracking up laughing, and you just get entertained by some of these movies. And that's what was so great about So Bad It's Good movies. They're still entertaining, no matter how bad and how terrible the rest of the movie looks. Question number 2, what are some of your favorite So Bad It's Good movies? Now, you're supposed to name 3. It took me a while to find the 3 that I truly like because I've seen a lot of bad movies, and I've seen a lot of bad movies that simply were not good, but I have seen some movies that were bad, but I still enjoyed watching them anyway because you get some redeeming entertainment out of it. Obviously, one picture I'm pretty sure nobody knows about. It's called Silent Rage. Yes, it's back in the 80s. Good old Chuck Norris, or I call him Chucky Norris, used to star in these action pictures. I believe they were made by the Cannon Group. They were these 2 guys that film all these bunch of action movies during the 80s, and Chuck Norris is one of their main stars. And this one, he plays a sheriff who goes up against this guy who gets, I guess he was a mentally challenged guy, but for some reason people experimented on him, and all of a sudden he becomes nearly indestructible. He goes on a killing spree, and Chuck Norris, they had to fight to the death, and it was one of the best movies Chuck Norris has made, but it was still entertainment. I mean, who doesn't want to see Chuck Norris kick ass and those fabulous deadly feet of his? In the movie, and everyone supposedly thought that the guy died when Chuck Norris kicked him into a well. But of course, at the end of the picture, after credits roll, he rises up and he's still alive. I guess they thought they wanted to do a sequel to this or some type of franchise, but we weren't know about franchises back in the 80s, but they never did anything with it. But Silent Rage is one of them. Obviously, another one that I have to pick would be The Howling 2. Ooh, God, you're going to talk about a bad movie. And it was such a disappointment because it was supposed to be a sequel off of the great, fantastic werewolf picture, The Howling, and it was a terrible movie. It made it so bad you had the late, great Christopher Lee starring in this picture, and you can tell that he was just getting a paycheck from this picture with how he hams his lines up throughout the picture. The werewolves basically have sex, and the special makeup effects are terrible. They look like the werewolves look like rugs with bad faces on them. And then I think Sybil Danning is starring in this picture. I think she stars this picture. We find out that he and his supposed to be a werewolf witch are brother and sister. Yeah, it was still entertaining. And of course, obviously, one of my favorite So Bad It's Good films is Troll 2. Yes, this movie was so bad, but everyone loved it so much. They even made a film about it a few years ago about how bad this film was, but everyone got a kick out of it. Yes, Troll 2. Yes, I'll be talking about Troll 2 later on during this tag. Question number 3. Would you rather spend the day watching so bad it's good movies or comedies? Well, for me, comedies are very difficult for me because most of the comedies I've seen, especially nowadays, they are simply not funny. I mean, they make some poor attempts at trying to get people to laugh, whether it's too toilet humor or moronic humor, bad fart jokes, this jokes, that jokes. Sometimes they want to do sex jokes that don't land, and it's simply just not funny. So I mean, to me, I would just rather just sit back, watch a so bad it's good movie because I know I'm going to get some enjoyment out of it. Now, of course, less of course is where the Trading Places or the Blues Brothers are coming to America because I find those films funny. Those are funny. I still crack up at that stuff. But not today's comedy. It's so hard trying to find a good comedy now these days. So I'd rather sit back and watch a so bad it's good movie. Question number 4. What are some of your favorite underrated, undiscovered, so bad it's good movies, or generally films that most people don't consider to be so bad it's good, but you do? Name 3. Now, I can only come up with 2. Uh, One is another Chuck Norris film. I don't think everyone knows about it. It's called Hellbound. I thought it was another silly ass Chuck Norris movie. Now, in this one, Chuck Norris plays a cop battling an ancient demon with only his fists, his feet, and his beard. His name is called Frank Shatter. Oh boy. You have some nice, it's a typical 80s action picture. I guess they wanted to mix horror. I guess they wanted to put Chuck Norris in an action film that has some horror elements in it, but you could tell it was not a great movie. But it still had some redeeming elements in it. And of course, once again, who doesn't want to see Chuck Norris kick some demon ass? I mean, that's the whole purpose of the film. Another film that I saw that I'm pretty sure no one called. It's called Rotor. Yes. This is supposed to be a combination of Mad Max meets RoboCop. Yeah, so the hero is wannabe Clint Eastwood type named Aaron Cold Iron. And some of the action scenes are terrible because you can see that they did not do a good job at editing because the punches missed within 2 feet of each other. You got some random kung fu crap, some lame attempts at comedy. You had the typical stereotypical black guy who's supposed to be the comic relief in this film. And he has some good chase scenes. There are some entertainment qualities in it, but those are the 2 movies that I think most people probably haven't heard of as far as so bad it's good movies. And now, the 5th and final question. Reenact or quote some of your favorite scenes from so bad it's good movies. Now, I can only get one. That's obviously told true. That would be obviously Troll 2. It comes at the end of the picture where the main protagonist sees the. Now, they're supposed to be trolls, but they look like goblins, so they definitely messed that up. Where they're eating one of his friends. Obviously, he understands what's happening right now, and he just makes his long speech saying that they're eating her, and now they're going to eat me too. Oh my God! Talk about overacting. That's the best I got because I couldn't find out any others. And that's it. That is the So Bad It's Good tag. Yes, I want to thank Ian, the movie boy, for creating this tag. And like I said, I will leave a link in the description below for his channel so you can check him out. If you do want to do this tag, this is the moment where I'm supposed to tag anybody, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have done this tag already. So if you want to do this tag, officially consider yourself tagged by the Horror Miser Monty G. Please make sure if you do this tag, make sure you do give Ian the movie boy credit because this is his tag. Well, that's my video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up because it does help the channel a lot. And once again, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. Yes, ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules.